I became a millionaire at 32. Here's the number one thing I do to save money on bills. You'd be surprised how often it works. Most people assume their bills are non-negotiable and set in stone. But here's the truth. Almost everything is negotiable. Companies build a cushion into their pricing because they expect some customers to ask for a better deal. Most people just never bother. Whether it's your internet bill, credit card APR, insurance premium, or bank fees, you'd be surprised how often a simple phone call can get your costs lowered. Even if you don't get an immediate discount, you can often secure a better rate, an upgraded service, or hidden perks just by knowing what to say. This was one of the key strategies that I used to help me pay off $100,000 of debt. I was able to transform my approach to my finances, which set me up to make my first million at 32. Here's how to do it. Negotiation trick number 1. Anchoring the first price thrown out in a negotiation sets the tone, and if that price comes from the seller, it usually benefits them, not you. That's why you want to take control by setting the first number. Instead of starting from their high price and trying to work it down, you start from a lower number and negotiate up. This is called anchoring, a strategy where the first number mentioned acts as a reference point for the entire conversation. Example, you're shopping for a used car and the dealer asks for $15,000 without anchoring. $15,000 sounds like a lot. Can you do better than that? With anchoring, I researched similar models with this mileage, and many of them were priced at around $12,000. So that's closer to what I had in mind. For this to work, do your research on a credible anchor price. Don't just throw out a random number that you can justify with at least one data point, but ideally with as many data points as you can find. Don't miss how to build a standout, personal brand, online, in-person, and at-work negotiation. Trick number 2, framing. Framing means presenting your request in a way that emphasizes the benefit to the other person, not just to you. People are more likely to say yes when they see how it helps them. Example, you want a reduction in your car insurance. Without framing, can you lower my insurance rate? With framing, I've maintained a perfect driving record for 5 years. As someone who's proven to be a low-risk driver, I'd like to discuss a rate that reflects my safe driving history and helps you retain a good customer. See how the framed version highlights what's in it for them. Instead of just asking for what you want, you're showing the insurance company the value they get, a safe driver and customer retention. The better you get at identifying what they want, the better you'll get at getting what you want. And that part is easy because every business pretty much wants the same things. Retention. It's cheaper than acquiring new customers, referrals, and revenue. Putting framing and anchoring into practice. Take a look at your current bills and expenses. Make a list of the companies you want to call. A negotiation hit list, if you will. Here are some good ones to start with. Cell phone plan, internet service, streaming services, insurance, auto, home, renters, credit card interest rates, gym memberships, medical bills. Start with the company you feel will be easiest to call, like your smallest bill. If this is your first time negotiating, it is way less intimidating to practice on a 60-phone bill than a $2,000 medical bill. Next, gather your evidence. Research competitors' rates. Check how long you've been a loyal customer, note any service issues, and find anything else that strengthens your case for a discount. When you get on the phone, confidence is key. Be polite, friendly, and relaxed. Start by complimenting their service or product, and feel free to crack jokes and make small talk with the rep. They're human too. If they won't budge on price, even after deploying all your best dad jokes and all the ninja anchoring and framing tactics you just learned, don't give up just yet. Ask to speak to a supervisor or to the retention and loyalty department. These teams often have more power to offer discounts. Stay polite, but persistent. If that still doesn't work, just try again later. Different day, different rep. And that could mean a totally different outcome from one day to the next.